Welcome to Boulder, Colorado, and a Rocky Mountain high. Folsom Field, one of the most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie is out there looking to run over somebody, and the Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're now throwing here to start the drive. He eludes the rush. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to that whistle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense is coming after him. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Buffaloes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Buffaloes moving quickly down the field here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Completion to the left on 4th down. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. No chance to catch him.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good.
0.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down, but boy, he gave him a chance.
Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Rifles this football to the left. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover two right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 14, Colorado 0.
The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Colorado 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Take over 1st and 10.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The shotgun running play call. fights through the tackler. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. At the 20. At the 10 now. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buffs.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Pitch to the back. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Oh, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Hand off to the right side. Runs right over the defender. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's the advantage of having a big running back like that. They're just so tough to bring down. This guy always seems to fall forward, and you almost never see him tackled for a loss.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Buffaloes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Here's the option play. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
2nd down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. We'll see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Morris. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
And Colorado Buffaloes will take
ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
28, Colorado, 7.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Of all the skilled players on the field, I think this guy might be as gifted as anybody. What a great demonstration of instincts and just raw speed. Once he got into the open field, nobody was going to catch him.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
35, Colorado, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, LSU. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. of those critical third down plays coming up. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They're 0 for 2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time is a charm. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. First and goal for the offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming.
Brings up second and goal.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This would be a big disappointment to get this starting field position and have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Morris. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
And a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Just trying to get rid of it. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights off a defender. As the first down is still going. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the single back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, LSU 49, Colorado 15.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown Tigers. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score LSU 56.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
15. Set to kick this one away.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Colorado offense is back back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until...
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he finds his target. He has the first. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Fights through a tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line.
That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Second down, looking to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away.
63, Colorado, 15.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two.
Looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Colorado. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Has the first still on the move. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the beatdown continues.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.